The name of this lesson is Speak. Do not mumble. We're going to show you how not to mumble. 2 parts to articulation. There are 2 parts to articulation. Clarity and precision. Clarity is your enunciation. This means you're pronouncing your words accurately so that people can understand you. There's a character in King of the Hill. His name is Boomhauer. And everything he says in the show, he's mumbling.
Yeah, man, I tell you what, that dang old onion soup powder, man, you just put that a little bit old ad, you don't need no grilled onions.
And the joke is that no one understands what he's saying ever. The second half, precision, is your word choice. Choosing your words intentionally so that you can convey how you feel effectively. Precise. And a lot of people will try to tell you that the more words you know or the more words you speak, the better you are at communicating. That's not true. You have to pick the right words with the right enunciation. Kill the mumble means you put energy into shaping your mouth and your words. English is a Germanic language, which means it's a mix of German and Italian and French and 1,000 other languages from Europe. It's just a big mess of those. And most of those languages do not utilize the back of the throat or the back of the tongue, like these Arabic letters. Actors, singers, news anchors. What do they all have in common? There are 3 things. The first is they exaggerate their face and mouth movements. They really put energy into moving their lips, their tongue, opening their mouth, and like the face wrinkles. They move their entire head and body when they speak. Jim Carrey is excellent at this. He's almost like a cartoon. The second one is that they channel their emotions into their speech. If you're angry, then sound angry when you speak. If you're sad, maybe sound sad when you speak. If you're excited, sound excited when you speak. Am I doing too much? Just put some emotion. Maybe don't overdo it. And finally, they speak from the diaphragm. So again, I'm bringing this back. They speak from down here. They don't speak from up here. They really take a breath and they put their whole body into what they're saying. The more energy that you put into shaping your words, the clearer they will come out. And I'm exaggerating right now, obviously. No one really talks like this unless they're a psychopath. The faster you speak, the more energy you need to shape your words. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, how many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? Was that enunciated well? All right, here we go. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, how many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? What did you notice about the difference? What did I do the second time? I put more energy into it.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, how many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick?
Speed it up.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, how many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick?
Yes. Get to the point. No more than 10 seconds. No more than 10 words. You ever ask someone a question? It's a very straightforward question, and they just beat around the bush, and it's just very unclear. It's not precise. What this means is when someone asks you a question, you want to get to the point as quick as possible. Now, if you're giving a speech or a presentation or a sales pitch, what this means is the first 10 words of your presentation should get to the point. That doesn't mean your whole thing should be 10 seconds. It's called a 10-word drill. Let me put it into practice. Explain how the fractional reserve banking system works. And do it in 10 words. They hold your money until you need it. So that's 7 words. So that's actually good enough for most people. They use your money to make money. Here's how I did it. For every dollar that goes in, the bank lends 10. This is called riba. People think that, oh, we put our money in the bank, and then the bank uses that money to lend. No, they don't lend that money. That money is a reserve. They just hold on to it. But for every dollar that goes in, they're legally allowed to lend out 10 at an interest rate. Now, if everyone in the world were to go to the bank at the same time and say, we want our money, they wouldn't have enough. That's where the word fractional reserve means. It means we reserve a fraction of how much we lend out. Next one. Explain how the human immune system defends against viruses and bacteria. Invaders are detected and destroyed, then memorized for future attacks. The point of this exercise is to get you used to synthesizing information quickly and clearly and effectively. And I could sit here for another hour and talk about a biology lesson, but I think I got to the point in 10 words. So this is the point. This is how you stop rambling. So it's not just about sounding good sonically. It's about not beating around the bush. It's about being clear. The best speakers know how to turn complex ideas into simple, impactful statements. If you can't explain the most complicated thing to a third grader, you don't know. This is what true intelligence is, by the way. The pathogen infiltrates the human bloodstream until the T cell evacuates and proceeds to terminate the human enemy. Invaders are detected and attacked, then memorized for future attacks. Oh, a third grader could understand that. So ads are 30 seconds for a number of reasons. One, because they're so expensive. Two, because now that I've only got 30 seconds, I need to get to the point. And the attention span. Yeah, the average 10-year-old, don't quote me on this, they have an attention span of like 8 seconds because of the short videos. A goldfish has the attention span of 9 seconds. Nike, just do it. There's not even really words in the commercial. Excellence, performance, hydration, achievement. Just do it. It was like, what, 6 words, 7 words? Get to the point.